I am Menelaus, king of Mycenae, brother to Agamemnon and the husband of Helen. I have a pretty good life, I must say. I rule a great kingdom. I have a lot of great people and riches in my lands, and the gods have really favored me. Life was good and everything until one day my wife went crazy and she lost her mind. Apparently the goddess Aphrodite had put some vision into her head, I don't know, and she just kind of ran away. She ran to the hated city, Troy, across the sea, and she told everyone that she loved Paris, the Trojan prince, instead of me. I was infuriated. Really. How dare that whelp, Paris, aspire to steal my wife, the most beautiful woman in the world? And really, come on, look at me. I'm handsome, I'm strong, I'm rich, and I'm powerful. How can you not love me? Really, obviously, the gods put some sort of spell on her, and she just ran away, and it's a big problem. It's a really big problem because I want her back. And you know what I did? I told my brother about this whole thing. My brother Agamemnon, pretty much the king of the kings, here in Greece, and he was mad too. So he helped me to organize a joint Greek assault on the city of Troy. We called everybody in from all over the place. We got the best warriors, we got the best commanders, the kings, everybody. We had Achilles, strongest man in all of Greece. We had Agamemnon, we had myself. One other man, though, maybe the most important man among us, was Odysseus. That guy from Ithaca? Yeah, he's the real deal. Really. He is strong, he's smart, he's loyal, he's a good friend. What more could you want? It wasn't that easy to get him on board, though. My brother Agamemnon went to Ithaca to try to get him to come, and when he got there, he found Odysseus faking insanity just to get out of the war. I don't blame him, because he just had a boy, and his family's still there in Ithaca, and he doesn't want to leave them. But really, come on. My wife is in Troy against her will. Really. There's definitely some trade-offs, but I think I'm more important in this case. And Odysseus saw reason too. Once my brother proved his insanity was false, Odysseus decided to come along. And he really is a loyal Greek. He's one of the most loyal Greeks we have. And not only that, he is a great warrior. Out in the battlefields, he slew countless Trojans. Just mowed them down. This guy is a real fighter. And you know what? He's even brave because he volunteered to fight Hector, the Trojan warrior, their best fighter. Hands down. Odysseus volunteered. We said, it's probably a better deal for Achilles in this one because Achilles is unbeatable. So we let that go down. But really, Odysseus, at least he offered, It's good because he's there for the Greek troops and the Greek people. And we saw his cunning with the insanity trick back in Ithaca, but that was nothing compared to his ideas out in the battlefield. That Trojan horse, that was smart. That was really smart. Really. Sorry there. Who would have thought that putting a big wooden horse out on a beach and, just leaving it there would win a war? I would never have thought of that. Then again, I'm more the brawn of the operation here. But still, that's pretty smart, So, we all got in the horse and we were wheeled into Troy by the Trojans. They just brought us right in there. Not very smart, apparently. And when night fell, we dropped out and we just murdered everybody. It was a good time. It was a good time. And we won the war. And it was all thanks to Odysseus. I truly attribute the victory at Troy to Odysseus. It was his cunning, his bravery, his loyalty that all really kind of added up to this final win that we got. You know what else we got? I got Helen back. That's where it's at, It's good, because now Troy has been razed to the ground, and all the Greeks can go back home. I'm actually home right now. It didn't take me that long. I mean, I was kind of waylaid a little bit on the way home by the gods. It's okay. But Odysseus, I heard he had a really rough time. Apparently, after he had the Trojan horse idea and pretty much won the war for us, he felt really entitled, And he decided that he was better than the gods, and he insulted Poseidon. I mean, that guy has a temper. You don't want to cross him. So when Odysseus angered Poseidon, he opened up this huge can of worms that no one really wants to deal with. So apparently, Odysseus is now on the sea, just kind of drifting around. He's doomed to never return home by Poseidon. I mean, he was pushing it a bit, angering the gods and all, but still, that's not fair. He was brave, and the gods should definitely honor him for that. I mean, if I was out there, I would help Odysseus. Hands down. He is a great friend, he's a great warrior, he's a great Greek, and I would do whatever I could to help him get home. I mean, right now, I don't even know where he is, so I can't do much, but still, if he ever showed up on my shores, or if his family ever came looking for him, I would do whatever possible to help them out. Because Odysseus needs to go home. He deserves it. He deserves it more than anybody. He needs to go home and see his wife Penelope, his son Telemachus, who's probably grown up by now. And you know what? Anything Odysseus would ever, ask of me, as long as it was within my power and not violating the will of the gods, obviously, I would do it. Because Odysseus is a great friend, and he deserves that from me. He deserves that, and much, much more.